These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with their opponents. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The tackle made by
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Complete to Marquise.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Here's Sanders. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Sanders. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
DJ Reed.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 33.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Could have gone with a ground game there, opted for the quick pass. Well, I don't know that it would have mattered, Charles, but it didn't work out.
In a lot of these offenses, yards after catch are built in without explicitly saying it. In this case, he didn't make anyone miss out on the perimeter. Got tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And brings up 4th
the
down.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Watch the whip. Alert, 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 alert. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming. Alert, 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 alert. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Now Wilson.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try to wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they get out short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down, Eagles.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. They'll run on first down. Sanders. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Cody Barton on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, they'll throw. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now here's Goodwin with another jet sweep. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Seahawks' 14-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Caught by the tight end Hurts. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Zach Ertz.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
It's third down.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it's Carson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Carson.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Carson.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On the carry.
But not a huge game there as we head towards a 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
3rd and 5.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Gain on the play.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
On the tackle.
Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the outside, this is complete to Jackson.
Hurts pass.
Not much there, only a yard.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds. And now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of legs.
32-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
What's tight? Tight end's right. What's tight? Tight end's right.
Throwing again. Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On third down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll throw now on the final play. Sanders has the first down and much more. They find some open field here. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. This is DJ Reed returning. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a first and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Flush to his right. Airing it out for Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 44. Sanders with a first down carry, but he's going to be stopped up behind the line. A loss of a couple there.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a third down and 12. Here's Hurts to throw. Now he's flushed out left. That's caught by Jackson. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
No, that's just partner. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the 1st down carry.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down. That's exactly what he did.
The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 82 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. A give right left, it's Sanders. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Check 26, check 26, check.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Hurts fumbles it. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Cameron Johnston now
to punt
as
for
the drive
Eagles.
goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So it sails out of bounds close to midfield, and they'll say actually right at midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Here's Carson, and they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
He was taken
2
down
yards the
behind the line
loss,
of
2nd and
scrimmage.
12.
The
There's no
tackle made
question that
back at
coming
his
into this game, this
48-yard
defense was
line.
pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Switch, switch, switch. Alert, 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 alert. Check your hot read.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 38.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. K.J. Wright, the one who shot in there to get him down.
35-yard line.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Another run with Sanders. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Sanders.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Shaquille Griffin on the tackle.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Hey, let's get there. Out. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 57's Mike. Mike 57. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Hey, check that. Street. 99. Check 13. Check.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And they give this time to the tailback. Sanders a 1st down, still going. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
Ball carrier.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Watch the safety creep. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. He's 19 Lion. Crash.
Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
They'll take over
for this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to let this go. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds.
Final score, Eagles.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through